Hi folks, this is Poogle from Rocket Realty. I wanted to quickly provide an update on COVID-19 for this week, both from a buyer perspective and seller perspective. So let's get started. The agenda that I have for today is pretty much what happened in the market in March of 2020. It's going to be a very shortened version. I'm going to talk about how the buyer attitudes are changing under COVID-19, seller attitude under COVID-19, and what kind of pricing pressure it has on terms of residential homes. Now, I did a very 10-minute video of this market update. If you're very interested in the detailed view based on Collin County, Dallas County, Denton County, and Tarrant, go to my YouTube channel at tinyurl.com/watch Poogle. But here is a quick update for North Texas. In North Texas, the homes sold was 8,875 homes in March. That is a decrease of 0.8% when compared with March of 2019. In terms of new homes, which is a supply of homes that came to the market, 12,196 homes. That is a decrease of 9.6% when compared with last year. In terms of how long it took for a home to be sold, it is 54 days, which is a decrease of 3.6%. In terms of average sale price of a home, it is $325,138. That is an increase of 3.9%. Month of March is kind of a mixed month because the first week was pro-COVID and the last 3 weeks was post-COVID, because that's when state government, local government, counties put a lot of restrictions on movement of people, right? So it is kind of a mixed month. So I have more updated data that was conducted on April 5th and 6th of this week. So this was done by National Association of Realtors. I'm a member of National Association of Realtors. There are about 1.3 million members of this trade association, and they did a survey from 92,630 real estate agents nationwide, saying what do they see from the buyers. Okay, very, very interesting numbers, and that is very true of the clients that I deal with. Okay, so 59% of the respondents said their clients, buying clients, have decided to postpone their decision to buy a home for next couple of months. That is the red number you see. That is very true, okay, what I'm experiencing. Second, which is yellow, 13% of them saying still I wanted to buy a home, but I am going to be virtual, meaning I'm not going to come see the home in person. You as an agent, you can go and show me a virtual tour or a video tour, and then I will decide. So they want to be in the market, but they don't want to physically see the home for the fear of them catching the virus. The green bar, which is 13% of them, decided, well, I'm not going to buy my home. So if I am renting a home or staying in an apartment, I'm going to stay put wherever I am, and I don't know when I'm going to come back to the market, indefinitely postponing their decision, right? So those three red, yellow, and green numbers are the attitudes of the buyer at a national level. Now let's look at from the seller perspective. The same number of respondents said 57% of the sellers who have decided, well, I'm going to put my home in the market because of COVID-19, they're saying, well, I'm going to delay my decision. It's going to take a couple of months before I put my home in the market. Similarly, 17% of them said, hey, well, I wanted to put my home in the market, but I wanted to protect my family. So, and anybody wants to see, it has to be virtual. That means you need to have a video tour, or the buyer agent has to show through an interactive three-dimensional tour, or in some cases, they even have to sign a waiver that I am not sick when I am bringing my clients to view the property. So the process has become a little bit difficult for those who continue to put their home on the market. The green one, which is 10% of the sellers, said, hey, I am not going to put my home for sale because I wanted to stay wherever I am. and I don't even wanted to think about selling indefinitely. So they have postponed their decision indefinitely. So that is 57 red, which means I'm going to delay, 17 virtual, and 10% of them indefinitely postponing their decision. This is very similar to what I see in the market, folks. So what about the price? A lot of my buyers are saying, Poogle, there is a home in the market. This was a specific example, was $425,000. Okay, said, Poogle, can we make an offer at $380,000? Okay, now I told that client, because you have a decreased number of pool of buyers and you have a proportionately decreased number of sellers, the market at this time is balanced. You have less number of buyers, less number of homes. Therefore, it's going to be a balanced market where you're going to agree on a fair price. Okay, you're not going to decrease the price significantly because you have less number of buyers, because the ratio of buyers and sellers are equal. So at this point in time, I don't see any pricing pressure at all in the market. Okay, what may happen in the future is anybody's guess, but at this point, it is going to be a stable market. So folks, that's all I had. If you are a buyer or if you are a seller, if you have any questions, reach out to me, Poogle at Rocket Realty. So what is there for next week? I do this radio show every Friday at 11 o'clock, Rocket Realty Radio. So you can join at facebook.com at Rocket Realty TX. Next week, I'm going to talk about the impact COVID-19 has on landlords and tenants. I have 4 lines of business. I buy homes, I sell homes, I manage close to 60 different rental properties, and I lease homes. So I am in constant touch with market on a real-time basis. I've had number of landlords and tenants call me saying, hey, what should I do? I've not gotten my rent from my tenant. Tenants are calling me and saying, Poogle, given the situation, I'm going to split my payment. One I will make in the first week of April, and then in the third week of April, I will pay the rest, right? So there is different kinds of scenario. So if you are a landlord and you have questions, join me next week around 11 o'clock, facebook.com/Rocket Realty. If you wanted to see a couple of these shows that I have, I archive them at both my Facebook page as well as my YouTube page, which is tinyurl.com/Watch Poogle. I would really appreciate if you like what I am doing. If you're on Facebook, give me a thumbs up or like, or if you are watching this on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a great week.